to admit that for about the first hour, in terms of seeing things, the road to Hana can be a little boring. Just hang in.
Hi guys, we're off on an adventure today. We're going to take the road to Hana. As we've downloaded an app to take us on this journey, you're going to see this road. It's a little treacherous, scary. It's called the Gypsy Guide app, and it's $6.99. I think you can continue to use it every time you come back, but it works off the GPS, and it also gives us like where to stop and descriptions of where we're going. And let's go.
Let's go see Hana.
Let's go see Hana. Oh, the road to Hana.
Yeah, the road to Hana.
Okay.
Hana's probably at the end of it, I'm hoping.
Yeah, I hope so too. Alrighty, bye-bye. So guys, here's our trusty steed for the day. This is our car rental. Not bad for $289 out the door for 2 weeks. It's fully loaded too. It's got the GPS. It's got Apple CarPlay, air conditioning, all of that, backup cameras. It's really nice. So guys, we stopped in this little town, Paia, and it's an artsy town. We're gonna get something to eat because we're taking the road to Hana, and there aren't any restaurants or anything like that. It's all pretty much nature. Anyway, so this little town, gonna walk around, try to find something to eat, and then get on the road to Hana.
Into the car park clearing on the right. It's an easy walk to the falls and definitely worth a quick stop. And encourage you to stop all you like. I'm just an app. You're in charge here.
This is the funniest app that we've ever owned, isn't it, honey? He's quite humorous. Man, it's quite the drive. The road to Hana. John just pulled over, and so I could get out and show you guys this. This is on the side of the road here. This is so beautiful. The road is really scary. Like, here comes the car. Like, it's only for one, look at that, only for one car at a time. So there. But look, just look how beautiful this is. Oh God, here comes another car. I gotta get out of the way. I'm gonna get run over. And there's the truck. Ah, scary. This is really terrifying. And that guy was speeding. So as you can see, guys, here we're on the peninsula, and these waves are crashing up over these lava rocks. I'm going to get a better view for you later on. I will have to tell you though, bring bug spray, because there's these little, I think they're no-see-ums that are attacking our legs, and it's very, very itchy. So just a little point or suggestion is that when you come out here, bring some bug spray. What do you say, honey?
We demand you bring bug spray.
We demand it. All right, take a look at this view, guys.
The last lava outflow from Haleakala happened back in 1790. What happened to Kane was that it was struck by a tsunami on April 1st, 1946. The tsunami completely washed over the peninsula, and the only building that remained was the church that we just saw. Children and teachers were killed. The tidal waves were caused by a 7.4 earthquake near Alaska. It's said that the waves traveled at 500 miles per hour across the Pacific. It happened on April Fool's Day, so many people didn't believe the warnings before the waves hit. Witness reports on the north shore of Maui said that the harbors emptied of water before the waves struck. Some recounted that many fish were washed up on the shore as the water receded, and people raced to collect them.
Hey guys, so our trip to the road to Hana yesterday, we didn't finish up the video. It's speaking about overall kind of wrapping things up for you, so we thought we'd do it today. It's the next day. We had some things to share with you, some tips, some must-dos, and where's my notes? Okay, first of all, you need to leave early, because even though I think from the airport to Hana is only 50 miles, the road that you take is so windy, and you only go, what, about 15 miles an hour at the max?
Sometimes 10.
Sometimes 10. It's really, really treacherous. The locals though, they know how to do it, and they'll come up behind you, and as soon as you see them like riding on your tail, you can, there's little areas just to pull off, you know, quickly and let them pass. I would highly recommend that. I think the number one thing, of course, leave early. You don't want to drive back in the dark. It's only one way there and then one way back, so you have to take the same road back. Take some Dramamine or some ginger tablets. I started to get a little nauseous. I was the passenger. You were fine, right?
That's fine.
You were
Well,
fine.
my head felt weird and our ears popped a couple times.
Yeah. So if you're prone to motion sickness, definitely do that. Fill up with gas. You saw us do that. Bring water and snacks, because on the way, once after you pass Paia, the little town that we stopped in and had lunch, there is nothing until you get to Hana. However, we did not make it all the way to Hana. We only drove to the peninsula, and that took us about, what, a good 2 hours?
2 hours.
Yeah, I'm afraid the camera's gonna blow over, it's so windy. The next thing is you need to download the app that's in the description below. We found out later on in listening to the app that he has an app for, I think, all of Hawaii, which would be really fun. But in the video you'll see I kind of just recorded him, and I did him do like a voiceover in our travels. But it gives you a lot of history too about Hawaii, which we found so interesting. So that was really, really interesting.
And he's funny. He really made the trip enjoyable.
He was really funny. He's had quite the sense of humor. The next thing is bring bug spray. We did make one stop. We were going to walk down and see the eucalyptus trees, which are, you know, have all this color and stuff. Soon as we got out of the car, these little bugs just attacked us. We couldn't see the bugs, but you could feel them, and our legs were so itchy. We couldn't even make the walk down. We just had to get back in the car and keep driving. So I definitely recommend taking the road to Hana, don't you?
Oh yeah.
It's just beautiful. You go way up in the top, and you can overlook and see the ocean below, and then go on the peninsula like we did, and you see all the lava rocks and all the water crashing up over it. It was just really, really pretty, and you know, something that we've never done, but you know, anything like that. Other than the only thing I could think of is when we were in Lutraki, and we kind of did around the you know, up to the mountain, to the monastery,
Right.
and, you know, the windy road or whatever. But anyways, we hope that you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and continue to follow us because we've got so much more of Maui to show you.